Hey Lamar, fix that shit.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chamira Elaine. For those of you who are new, for those of you who are not new, thank you all so much for coming back and supporting everything I do here with my channel. This channel is all about health, locks, and lifestyle. So if you're into that type of content, I would highly suggest that you give this video a thumbs up first. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, okay? While you're at it, click the notification bell so that you're notified every single time that I upload. To all of my new subscribers, hello! In today's video, I am going to be talking about 5 things that I think, okay? Me, Chamira, think you should know, anybody should know, before actually going to grad school. Okay, this is going to be the first video of a series that I kind of put together all about grad school. Now, before I get into these 5 tips, I want to explain to you all, especially if you are new to my channel, that I was in grad school before. Just a little background. I started grad school in what year did I graduate? 2017. I started grad school in 2017. I was in a school psychology program, which is typically 3 years. I completed about 2.5. So I want you all to stay tuned for that video on why that was. Nonetheless, I wanted to share not only my experiences, but just some tips and information for anybody out there that is either thinking about going to grad school or currently in undergraduate and just unsure of what that next step is going to be, or just for anyone that's just interested in this type of information. I wanted to be able to give, so I'm trying to encompass all of that information into a series to give to you all. If you're thinking about grad school or have thought about grad school, doesn't matter where you are in that process, keep watching this video. The first thing you should know before going to grad school is that it should not be a default decision. And when I mean a default decision, it should not be a decision that you make because you have nothing else to do after undergrad. Don't go because you don't have any other options. First of all, grad school is way too much money to just be wasted because you don't know what else to do, and it is the equivalent of what a niche is on YouTube. Sometimes grad school programs are so specific that when you go, you are niching down what you want your career to be. So for me, I went to grad school and I was in a specific program, school psychology. So I was essentially going to school to be a school psychologist. If you don't know exactly what you want to do, it's going to be really hard making a decision about, first of all, the school that you want to go to, but also a program that is going to fit you as far as finding a career and possibly retiring from that career later on down the line. So if you're not sure, or you're just choosing it because it's a default idea, you're not going to be making the right decision, essentially what you want to do throughout your life. You also want to thoroughly research how grad school is going to be beneficial for you. Not for somebody else, not for your mama, not for your sister, not for your granny. How is the grad school going to be beneficial for you? What that means is you really have to take a deep dive into that brain and that heart of yours and truly figure out what it is that you want to do. What career could you see yourself in for the rest of your life, and how is graduate school going to benefit that? A good example of that is someone wanting to be a lawyer. You know, after undergrad you're going to go to law school. You know that, and in order for you to become a lawyer, you have to go to law school. So that is how that law degree is benefiting what you want to do in the future. So you really need to decide, how is graduate school going to benefit you and what you ultimately want to accomplish. It's also important to know that there are other options besides going to grad school. I feel like for some people it's like checking that box, like, okay, graduated high school, you know, went to college, graduated college, check. Now it's time to go on to grad school, check. And there's other options, and what you want to do is you want to figure out what those other options are. Again, goes back to not making it a default decision. Once you are kind of lining up all of the different options that you can take, that will lead you down a path of ultimately deciding what you want to do. The second thing that you should know before going to grad school is, does the job that you want or the career that you want require a higher degree? And what I mean by that is, do you need a graduate degree to obtain the career that you want. So going back to the law school example, in order to become a lawyer, you have to go to law school. You cannot come straight out of undergrad and apply to be a lawyer. You have to go through the process, the graduate school, the law school, and then become a lawyer. There are a lot of jobs that do not require a higher education in order for you to obtain that career. It's also important to take a step back and think about the degree that you're getting in undergrad. So let's take psychology for an example. So if you receive a bachelor's in psychology in undergrad, and let's say that you are wanting to be a counselor, okay, and you decide that, okay, I want to go to grad school and I want to get my master's. Okay, you still want to be a counselor, but you're wanting to go to grad school. You want to make sure that if you go and get your master's, are you going to get paid more? Are you going to start at a higher salary? Are you going to get more benefits? Are you going to get that job over someone else who just has a bachelor's? Again, you're thinking about what are my costs and what are my benefits of actually going and getting a master's degree. You want to have all of that planned out before actually attending. The third thing that you should know before going to grad school is that you want to know the school and the program that is best for you. You have to truly think about what you want to do and what you can see yourself doing possibly for the rest of your life and retiring from. And if you have not figured that out yet, you need to continue to do more research. Again, you do not want to make it a default decision. You also want to look at, what does this program offer? Do they offer tuition assistance, research opportunities, paid opportunities, jobs on campus? What does this program offer that is going to be beneficial throughout your journey in grad school? You also want to think about, what are the costs of this program in school, and not just the dollar cost. What is it costing your mental health? What is it costing your physical health? What is it costing your time? Grad school is a lot of time. You want to think about the length of the program. How long is the program? There are some master's programs that are only a year. There are some programs that are 2 years. Mine was 3. You know, those are the costs that you are going to be weighing with other things, of course. The fourth thing that you should know before going to grad school is it takes up a lot of time, okay? We was just talking about this. Grad school takes up so much time, you just don't know. I'm also here to tell you that the broke grad student label is real. It is so real, just because it takes up a lot of time. So a good thing to think about before going to grad school is, can I maintain actually working or doing other things? If you're an entrepreneur, if you have certain hobbies and things like that that you want to continue while you're in grad school, are those things that you're going to be able to do while in grad school, or will they be put on hold? What other factors will make it harder for you to complete the program? You want to think about what those things are before making a decision. Also, you have to be mentally prepared for the journey that you're going to be going through in grad school. Unlike undergrad, grad school is very rigorous. The course load sometimes is a lot, and again, like when you're in grad school, this is your particular niche. So a lot of the work, a lot of the courses, a lot of the homework, the studying is going to be super specific, and it's going to be something that you really need to focus and learn in order to do your job the best that you can do it. So it's going to be hard. You know, you have to be mentally prepared for that. And the fifth thing, the last thing that you should know before going to grad school is, besides your dream career, what other career can you receive with this same degree? What other career can you get with this master's, with this higher education degree? What other options do you have if your first option did not work out? I'll just include my own example. I went to school for my master's, particularly for school psychology. So my degree is in education, okay? I have a master's of education. Besides being a school psychologist, what other options are available to me with a master's of education? I think it is super important for you to know that before entering into any grad school program. What if you go to grad school and you go through all of this coursework and you figure out that this isn't actually something that I want to do, but you have this particular degree? What other careers can you get what other work can you do with that degree? I think that that is so important because, first of all of the money that it took to get the degree, all of the time, all of the other 4 reasons that I just talked about as far as what you should know before going to grad school, those things are important, you know. So you want to know what other options you can take besides the one that you initially signed up for, that you can still follow through with that degree. Like I was saying before, grad school programs are super particular, are super specific, so sometimes it can be very difficult to tie it to multiple positions, but if you do the research beforehand, you can make it easier for yourself. Those are all of the 5 things that I think that you should know before going to grad school. Like I said in my intro, this is the first video of my grad school series. So tomorrow, because I'm going to be uploading a video every single day, in tomorrow's video I'm going to be talking about all of the benefits of going to grad school. So this video was a little bit different because it was just saying the 5 things that you should know before actually attending grad school, but tomorrow are going to be 5 benefits. So if you actually go to grad school, you graduate, what those benefits are. So stay tuned for tomorrow's video. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I would definitely subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. This channel is all about beauty, life, and lifestyle. No. This channel is all about health, locks, and lifestyle. So if you're into those types of videos, I would definitely. This channel is all about health, lifestyle. Okay. This video, no. So for me, I specifically went to grad school and became a good, what? Actually, let me explain that over. What am I talking about?